Pokemon matchup type explanations. Fighting types are trained at combat, whereas normal types are not. If you were to put an average everyday person in the ring with a professional wrestler, it's pretty obvious who is going to come out on top. Grass. Fire. Fire can burn down plants very quickly, like in forest fires. Flying. Flying types, such as birds, often eat plants and use them to build nests. Bug. Most insects, such as caterpillars, tend to eat plants too. Poison. Poison is used to kill plants with toxic chemicals, such as weed killer. Ice. An overnight frost can freeze over plants and prevent them from getting oxygen, virtually suffocating them. Fire. Water. Water is used to put out fire. Rock. Rocks can also be used to put out fire, as well as preventing it from traveling any further. Ground. Soil is often used to bury fires, and the lack of oxygen that the fire needs will eventually put it out. Water. Grass. Plant roots absorb water for nutrition and survival. Electric. Water is a very good conductor of electricity. Electric. Ground. Earth is not a good conductor of electricity. For example, if you stick an electric wire into the ground, the electricity will just be harmlessly dispersed into the dirt. And as for lightning strikes, they stop traveling once they hit the ground. Fighting. Psychic. Psychic types tend to overpower fighting types in the most scenarios due to the brains beats brawn theme. Due to having high ground, flying types have an advantage over fighting types, and not to mention, have you ever tried to punch a bird in flight? Fairy. What good are your fighting skills when a fairy can just cast a magic spell and turn you into a weak little bug? Ice. Fire melts ice. Rock. Hard rocks can be used to smash ice into pieces. Fighting. Fighters can demonstrate their strength by breaking through ice. Steel. There are many steel tools that are used to break ice apart, such as ice picks. Poison. Great minds are always thinking of cures for diseases, and it could be a reference to the mind over matter theme. Ground. The earth absorbs toxins and is able to heal itself in time. Ground. Plants grow and obtain nutrients from the ground using their roots. Water. Water can erode soil as well as wash away dirt and mud. Ice. Ice can freeze over the ground and cause it to crack. Flying type. Electric. Since flying types usually take to the air, they are more prone to damage from electricity generated through clouds. Rocks are often as projectiles against birds. Ever heard the phrase, kill two birds with one stone? Ice. Birds often migrate for the winter, as they typically do not fare too well in colder weather. Psychic. Bug. Insects are often as seen annoying and distracting little pests that can break one's concentration, which psychic types rely heavily on. Ghosts. Ghosts tend to mess with humans by fooling them with tricks and mischievous games, causing the human minds to go haywire. Dark. The most common fear for humans is the dark, which can really rattle people and mess with their minds, as if it is most the common human fear. It might explain why dark is completely immune to psychic, whereas bug and ghosts are not. Bug. Insects are very susceptible to fire, which often burns them alive. Rock. Rocks can be used to squish bugs flat. Flying. Flying types such as birds are common predators of insects. Rock. Grass. Plants can grow their way through rocks by using their roots to break them apart. This process is called root wedging. Water. Water can erode rock, breaking it very slowly and making it into a sediment. Fighting. Fighters are martial artists typically break through rocks for training. Ground. The earth can swallow and break rocks during an earthquake. Steel. Steel is harder than rock, and many metal tools such as drills and pickaxes are used to break through rocks. Ghost. Ghost. Ghosts are not solid, so the only thing could fight a ghost would be another ghost. Dark. Ghosts can turn evil. Purified spirits can end up getting corrupted by evil spirits, which is what the dark type represents. Dragon. Ice. Dragon resemble reptiles and are most likely cold-blooded. Reptiles need to warm up their bodies in order to just simply move around, so low temperatures and icy conditions would affect their metabolisms very badly. Dragon. Dragons are mythical creatures and are said to be so powerful that only the thing that can defeat one is another dragon. Fairy. In fairy tales, the dragon is usually the creature that is slain at the end of a story. For example, in the film Sleeping Beauty, the climax involves Prince Philip slaying Maleficent in her dragon form.